Forget everything you think you know about studying. Did you know that spaced repetition suggests that you can spend less time studying and remember more? The bizarre algorithm that creates your spaced intervals makes learning efficient, and the results are shocking. Unlock your brain's hidden potential today. Spaced repetition is a learning technique where you review information at increasing intervals. Instead of cramming everything at once, you revisit the material over time. This helps move information from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. Think about it like this: if you read a book once, you might remember it for a few days. But if you review the key points a week later, then a month later, you're much more likely to remember them for good. This is because of the forgetting curve, a concept that shows how quickly we forget information if we don't review it. The forgetting curve, discovered by Hermann Ebbinghaus, illustrates that without active recall and consistent review, our memory of new information decays rapidly. Spaced repetition is the solution to fight forgetting curve, because it utilizes optimally spaced intervals to force our brain to recall information, which enhances memory and long-term retention. So how does spaced repetition actually work? It uses a special algorithm that decides when you should review something. These algorithms, often found in apps like Anki, use principles of cognitive science to calculate the best time for you to review each piece of information. For example, if you remember something easily, the algorithm will schedule it for review much later. But if you struggle to remember it, it will schedule it for review sooner. This method is incredibly efficient. Instead of wasting time reviewing things you already know well, you focus on the information you're about to forget. This maximizes your study time and helps you build strong, lasting memories. It also reduces cognitive load during each study session, making learning less stressful. How can you start using spaced repetition? Flashcards are a great way to begin. You can manually create your own system or use software like Anki, which automates the scheduling process. With Anki, you can organize your flashcards into decks based on the subject you're studying and use the built-in algorithm to optimize your review schedule. Spaced repetition is rooted in psychology and cognitive science. It leverages principles like the spacing effect, the phenomenon that we remember things better when we learn them over spaced intervals, and active recall, the process of actively retrieving information from memory. These principles work together to enhance learning and memory consolidation. Active recall is an important part of making spaced repetition effective. Try to actively retrieve information instead of just passively rereading it. Testing yourself regularly is a great method for active recall. The goal is to make your brain work to retrieve information. This process strengthens the neural pathways associated with that information, making it easier to recall in the future. Don't only depend on spaced repetition. Interleaving, which involves mixing up different subjects during study sessions, can enhance learning. Elaboration, which involves connecting new information to existing knowledge, also supports deeper understanding. Encoding specificity suggests that the context in which you learn information can also affect how well you remember it. Motivation is key to making spaced repetition a habit. Set realistic goals for your study sessions, reward yourself for completing them, and track your progress over time. Celebrate your successes and don't get discouraged by setbacks. Creating a positive learning environment can help you stay motivated and engaged. Make sure to be in a distraction-free environment when you study. Spaced repetition is a powerful technique for improving learning and memory. By understanding the principles behind it and incorporating it into your study habits, you can unlock your brain's potential and achieve academic and professional success. While spaced repetition is very useful, there are still some unanswered questions. For instance, how do the optimal intervals change based on the type of information being learned? Or how do factors like sleep, stress, and nutrition affect the effectiveness of spaced repetition? These are areas that need more research. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on psychology and learning techniques.